I'm Alana, a designer and entrepreneur. I've been creating a different kind of toy company for the past 7 years, and I just finished designing a toy that teaches failure. Because even though we know failure is key to design and innovation, most of us have an unhealthy relationship to failure.
When we finished building this, we still had a couple minutes left, and that was the most stressful time. But I was literally talking to you like, I'm not going to breathe this way. I'm going to look over here. But then I think there's something to be said about if you found success, like kind of the need to hold on to it.
We had nothing more to benefit if we touched it because everything was perfect, and if we left it, we would have had a lot to gain, and we had nothing more to lose. Like we had nothing to lose if we just left it. And then we left it, and then it still fell over in the last 2 seconds. It just suddenly shifts off point because of some tremor deep in the earth or whatever it is, and then everything just falls apart.
And then we were so happy, and then we removed the pink blocks, and then it fell down, and then we were all like upset.
We avoid it, we hide it, we get angry or embarrassed when it happens. We tend to celebrate it only once we've turned it into a success. Failure is a guarantee in life, yet we barely understand it. So I made it my mission to design a toy for educators, coaches, and leaders to use in spaces from classrooms to boardrooms to build healthier and more productive relationships with failure. The Failure Toy is a game of balance and experimentation. In a few minutes, you gain huge insights into how you and others respond to risk, blame, collaboration, and competition. In teams, you compete for points which you earn when you successfully balance game pieces on an unstable base, but you lose every time pieces fall. You're challenged with balancing ambition and security. Do you go for bonus points for the tallest structure, or play it safe and avoid the whole thing falling over? You have to decide with your team what balance to strike. And there's a catch. Over the course of multiple rounds, your team changes, bringing with them new personalities, new histories, and different privileges. Do you stick with old strategies or try new ones? Are you helping your team by playing it safe, by being too risky, or not playing at all? The entire game ends in a simple question: who won? Leading to a not so simple discussion about all the different forms success and failure can take. The more you play the toy, the easier it becomes to unpack.
If the thing fell over and you only had a minute left, don't just hope, try to build it again and then try to hope that it works and stays up.
Because if you just plan your strategy without actually trying it out without actually doing it, then you don't know if it's just a terrible strategy or if it's actually gonna work.
I would say rather than giving up, we'd be letting go, because it's there's so much effort put into it, but at some point it's there's so much you can do until it eventually fails, and why waste so much more time and effort when it can be placed somewhere else, rebooting and learning from what didn't work before.
I was able to launch our first toy, a toy for empathy, 4 years ago, thanks to Kickstarter, as well as my mighty team and our equally passionate community of educators, facilitators, and corporate coaches. Since then, we've shipped toys to 49 countries and developed workshops and training programs that we deliver around the world. And we can't wait to do that again with the Failure Toy. This community has informed the guidebooks that will come in every kit, including lessons on failure and communication, collaboration, design and innovation, and resilience and grit. Our toys are powered by the creativity and the curiosity of the people who use them. Our empathy toy has proven that schools and organizations value these skills. They just don't have the tools to teach them. We're so excited for you to join us in our learning revolution, putting toys back into the hands of educators, leaders, and CEOs, building agile, resilient, innovative, and empathic companies and communities. Let's change the conversation about failure together.